I mean, obviously my favorite was always strafe, but it probably not as effective as other things. Show of force, right? One of the other things I really enjoyed just because, you know, it's that whole, hey, we're warning you, you know, keep your heads out. How is that's the ultimate, you know, FAFO. Is that something that, you know, you would use in, you know, like in your toolbox that's like, hey, you know, we can't necessarily go kinetic, but we're going to show them that we know that they're acting up?
100%. I have a couple instances where it was very effective. So secondly, so I had an incident that was in British news, the United Kingdom news, for those of you refined.
The Queen, no, King, whatever they are now.
So I lived roughly 450 meters directly northwest of the border of Solder City. And we lived in this shitty burned out mall. It was called Cop Callahan. Gonky, you'll know exactly where it is because right next door to me was the Mickey Mouse pond. And I would use that every day to say, look for the Mickey Mouse pond when I was getting their eyes on to friendlies and start talk-ons and such. So we had
you may have a visitor behind you that maybe he's just still trying to steal a jet or something.
Yeah, she's probably walking out with like 4 pounds of shrimp.
The guy that bullied me? Is that the guy? So you're being mean to him. Sorry, go on. It's cool.
We had an Iraqi general. There was an Iraqi army outpost about 300 meters from us, and the Iraqi general, it was like 3-4 in the afternoon. He's calling on the Iraqna cell phone to our NIPIT or IA like transition team guys, and he's like, hey, the Jaish al-Mahdi militia has my entire compound surrounded. They're 10-1 of who I have in here soldier wise, and they're on the loudspeaker telling my soldiers to lay down their guns. They'll let them live if they can have me. And so these guys are in the talk going, what can we do? And I was like, okay, this doesn't constitute a tick. Oh, but it does constitute a NATO tick. Hang on. So I declare a NATO troops in contact. And so now the ASOC has to give me a NATO plane, which are Tornadoes, GR4s. And I run up to the roof and can see, you know, off in the distance, like where they're at. I have the transition guys with me on the cell phone. I was like, okay, we're going to do this as fast as we can. I brief them up. I give them the general's location, you know, as the target. And I'm like, I need you guys to scare these people away. And and the answer was, right on, mate. And I see this tornado sink below the buildings on this road coming down, and his wingman gets below him. Like, I mean, they were probably, there was at some point a foot away from power lines, and you know what the power lines look like in Baghdad.
Oh yeah.
And he comes over in full afterburner and pulls straight up on their location where they're all massed, and you see the dust and everything, and his wingman follows right after him. And as the noise calms down, the transition team guys are cheering, and like, they said they're running away. So the next time he was out at the cop, he shook my head. He's like, you saved my fucking life.
That's an Iraqi general.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow.
Wow.
2 British Tornadoes. Just, I mean, it was dangerous what they did, but you know, that's what they train to do. They train at like 100 feet.
Yeah, that's war.
It's probably Tim Davies, man. He's probably angry.
I would love to connect with those guys too. Like, I think I have somewhere on a hard drive a copy of the article that would have their names, because like the UK like had this whole thing of these 2 guys saved this Iraqi general. Like, you know, hopefully they watch your show, you know.
Well, you know, we are
you guys are like the biggest fighter pilot show there is.